Okay, so, hey guys, this is Bad Power 777, otherwise Ole. I'm going to call myself Ole because that's my name. From Ukraine. It's actually supposed to be Olek, but it's both an H, so everyone calls me Ole. That's how that works. Anyway, I battled against my friend Lennon here. I think it has a YouTube, but I actually forgot it. Proves the kind of friend I am. Anyway, it's a 4th gen match. So, you know, it's kind of old. Anyway, I think I should get into the battle. So I go for myself, starts making a powder on, then he roars me out. Oh my god, this Swamper caused me so much trouble in this match. You have no idea. I hated this thing to death. Anyway, I go for the Surf just to see how much damage it would do. Because Swamper, but because of Sandstorm and Special Defense Boost, it actually doesn't do that much. And I was extremely disappointed because I'm pretty sure that's a max defense Swamper. So, you know, after Storm effects, anyway, I switch out to my Scizor. It's choice banded, so I'm guessing I want to see how much it would do. But he freaking roars me out into Electivire. By the way, this thing was like useless in this match, but I have it on this team, which is the Sandstorm team, because I have 3 electric weeks. And my Powder resists it, and then I'm like, I need another resist. So I wanted to see how Electivire does it, and it did so good for me in so many matches because of this. So anyway, I go into Porygon. He Ice Beams, which I really have no idea why, because he was predicting the switch, because, you know, Earthquake from Swampert would freaking annihilate me. So yeah, I go for the Wish. I guess scouting what he'll do. He goes for Earthquake. I want to see how much this does, and it does way more than I expected to. That's ridiculous. So anyway, so next I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna go for Protect, because this is actually an old match, so I don't remember it that well. But I go for the Protect, you know, because I wanted my HP back. But it's just Dragonite, which this play confused the hell out of me. Like, why the hell would you switch into a Dragonite on this thing? I mean, probably has Ice Beam. I guess he was thinking Toxic, but I like carry Ice Beam. Not in 5th gen, not anymore. I used to like to carry Ice Beam on a Vaporeon in 4th gen. So he withdraws it and then goes into Tentacruel because obvious Ice Beam is obvious. Maybe, I don't know. Toxic Ice Beam anyway resists it. So anyway, I think I switch out into my Scizor here, thinking I would do a lot, but then I completely forgot that Tentacruel kind of resists every move that I have, except Quick Attack. I have Quick Attack on the Scizor, which I immediately think is weird, but it counters Zapdos really well. It does like a 3rd Zapdos. Choice Band, Quick Attack with Technician, I mean, come on. So he switches, he does Toxic Spikes, he gets 2 layers up, and I U-turn. And this does not do as much as I wanted to. I thought it would do more, but whatever, them's the breaks. So I go into Skarmory. Oh, the Skarmory is good on this team because I set up spikes, and with Stealth Rocks it does a lot to anything that comes in. I usually like to have 2 layers, and you have no idea how much that has saved me on this team. It's ridiculous. So he goes into Dragonite, and I go for the Bravery here because I just don't want to deal with Tentacruel, and it takes it down low enough that Sandstorm would just knock it out. It actually doesn't like lives with like nothing. But anyway, Sandstorm takes it out. Skarmory's doing good, and he sends in his Infernape. So I am terrified of the Flare Blitz. So I switch on to Powdon. Usually close combat, predicting my Vaporeon switch. Well, close combat right now. Usually close combat, predicting my Vaporeon switch, and this did a shit ton. So I don't know if you know, it's banded. It freaking killed my Powdon basically. So I'm just gonna leave it to die, because Japan's pretty much useless. I would love to go for this quick, but I can't live. I think that's what I did, but again, can't live. Crap. So I think I go into, what do I go into in this turn? I actually can't recall. Oh, I go into Starmie because I can obviously outspeed it. But I get Poison, and this Starmie was like just dead weight, man. He was outplaying me this match. I go for the T-Bolt, predicting. What was I was predicting Tentacruel because I wanted to get rid of that thing as well, because it just balls everything. I mean, Tentacruel is really underrated, but I love Tentacruel. But I go for the Rapid Spin to get rid of the Toxic Spikes before my team gets extremely fucked up by it, which actually pretty much kind of helped me in this match. Actually not really. I guess Electivire would be the only one affected by it, I think. And Vaporeon, that's why I did it, because Vaporeon would die. Anyway, that was a dead Starmie. A little Earthquake, which surprised me, but Sandstorm and Poison to kill me. And then I go for the U-turn, and I was so shocked at how little that did. Like, look at that. That does nothing. Choice Banded, Adamant. I don't even. I guess min damage. Anyway, So I go into Skarmory and I go for Whirlwind or Spikes. I actually can't remember on this one. I go for the Spikes because residual damage is residual damage. It even me out. That pissed me off so much. So I go for another U-turn here. Wait, sorry, the after turn effects. But basically I'm just doing it for damage. And he outspeeds, which shocked me like hell as well. Like, is he impish or something? But that would be weird. Anyway, I go for the U-turn, and it did a lot. And now it was like crit, but no, I guess I got max on that one and min on the other one, so it evens out. That's what it should be. So I wish to do this much on the other one because I think that thing would be dead by now or at extremely low health. So he switches out and goes into his Dusknoir, which I was like, oh crap, this thing's gonna kill me. Will-O-Wisp, oh my god. But I go for the Brave Bird just to kill off that Swampert, but if obviously he switches out. No, sorry guys. Anyway, Sandstorm, leftovers, blah blah blah. So I think I go for the Spikes, exactly, but because I was reading the Will-O-Wisp, but I'm like, I don't really want anything to take it, even my Vaporeon, so I'll just Spikes it. I don't care anymore. And he over predicts and goes for the Pain Split, predicting my Vaporeon switching because Vaporeon's out of HP, so he got a lot back. So that made me really happy. Then he switches out and goes to Tentacruel, which it gets extremely killed by the Spikes and Rocks. And I use Whirlwind just to throw that Dusknoir out of there. And then friggin' Swampert comes in, and it takes massive damage from the Spikes and Rocks, so I'm like, yes, my chance to kill it. So I go for the Brave Bird like a madman, you know, Brave Bird everything, and kill off that Swampert. Man, this Skarm did work for me in this match. I didn't even realize it till now. God, I love Skarmory, too bad I don't use it much in 5th gen anymore. Anyway, rambling, sorry guys. But he goes into his Infernape, and Flare Blitz is obvious, and I'm like, there's no way he's going to overpredict here, because this will kill him if he overpredicts. So I go into Vaporeon, Flare Blitz, you know, does about half, which shocked me, you know, Banded, but that shocked me like hell. But Sandstorm, residual damage, etc., Flare Blitz damage, I think I could live one more, and he'll probably die and do my next move anyway as I go for the Wish. But then I never realized this until now when I was watching this back. He was for Flare Blitz. I'm like, how did it kill me? He's in friggin' blaze range. I was like, oh my god, no, I lost this match. Holy crap, I am fucked. And then Zems goes to Lucario, and I'm like, oh my god, this will sweep me, kill me, anything. So I go into Evi, you know, double switch. And then I switch the hell out, go into my Skarmory, and he's still sub. A sub. I'm like, what? A sub Lucario? How does that work? And I'm like, sub 3 attacks? What? Sub Swords Dance? I have no idea. I think go for Aura Sphere. I'm like, sub Calm Mind? I have no idea. I'm like, I guess sub Calm Mind, so I'm thinking a Shadow Ball. I don't know. So he Whirlwinds. So I Whirlwind out, and Tentacruel gets annihilated by the Rocks and Spikes. Like I said, Skarmory did work in this match. Man, I love this thing. And if I'm not mistaken, he goes back into his Lucario right now. And at that time, I'm like, I didn't know. Like, at that time, I still was fearing the extreme speed, maybe a sub mix set or something. I say that's what I was fearing last time. Or a vacuum wave. I mean, mono fighting, that's not good. But yeah, I was scared like hell because I'm like, I lost this. And if Bullet Punch doesn't kill, I definitely lost this. But Bullet Punch friggin' kills. I was like, yes, yes, Scizor. That's why you're my favorite Pokemon. By the way, Scizor, my favorite Pokemon, guys. So that's another story for a different day. And all he has left is a Dusknoir. So I just go for the Bullet Punch, and I'm pretty sure I hit Lives, kills me with a Shadow Sneak. You know, that was popular back in 4th gen. And Sandstorm kills him off. So that's a 1-0. Good game, Lennon. It's one of my friends in real life. I'm sorry, man, I forgot your YouTube channel. But I will keep uploading. I don't know if they'll be really like... They'll be a little spaced out, but rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and thank you for watching. Peace.